Welcome back, regular viewer, loyal subscriber, to the Hecatoncheires, 100-handed, and the cat's in the rumble seat and we're ready to go. I've picked this mission here, Aborted Colony. It's nearly 1 million sea bills maximum and a sort of modest salvage. It's 2.5. That financial payout alone probably indicate that we're expecting the hostile forces to be plentiful. We're still going to go for 3 picks as we can, keeping this 1 buffer because that earns you a bit more cash than you would otherwise receive. Everybody's back in black, but we'll be swapping some of these out, bringing in Decker. Oops. It's an escort mission, so I have no problem with the spider rushing hither and thither, as we say, to collect the errant errant escortees, rounding them up and bringing them home. I've been shopping recently in the gunsmiths. We've been picking up some ultra autocannons. We picked up that AC-20 with the accuracy bonus. So I think before we ship off to the next destination, we're going to be looking to redesign, reconfigure 1 or 2 of the mechs, maybe the Centurion, remove the SRM-6s and maybe 1 or 2 of the medium lasers and replace them with either an ultra autocannon 10 or the accurate AC-20, and we'll see how that goes. Let's rock and roll here. So it's a Martian biome, so we'll be looking for the swirly dust storms that give us a cover bonus. These aren't fighters, Commander. They'll die under any serious assault. Thanks very much.
Ready for action.
Right. Well, let's just move down the hill and we'll see what's what. Well, the spider gets his shift on here. Whoa, multiple targets. We've got a DB Blackjack here. What's this one? 2 large, 2 mediums. He's got armour problems, only 50%. We've got 40 points in the centre torso there. Cat, I can't reach the keyboard. You've got your bottom in the way. Get your furry bottom out of the way. Thank you. She's been a lot better with her tummy medicine. She's much calmer today, but she still demands a fuss when I'm on the microphone. Right. Do we know who that is? No, it's still an unknown. Glitch, just come down here as... Oh! Crikey. Cat, you just rolled over backwards onto the keyboard. Yes, I know you like me rubbing your tummy. That's absolutely fine. Right, Bearmoth. These are some interesting rock formations here. These must be incredibly hard rocks because it's clearly windy here with these kind of dust storms. But these are massively jagged. You'd have thought if they'd been eroded by the wind after quite a while that these would have become much more rounded and smoothed. So this is either very young geology or this is incredibly hard, more crystalline material. Makes it look very alien. So we don't see this kind of thing on Earth. Right, what are we going to do? Let them shoot at us? We're in pretty good defensive position here. There's no damage reduction here, but cover and evasion are going to be relatively good. Let's just reserve down and see what we're looking at. Whoa, jump jet. Standard Griffin, everything on the left hand side. We know the score here, PPC and LRM-10. Decent 55 tonner. But I think once you start shooting at this side of the mech, a bit like the Panther, or in fact even more vulnerable than the Panther, that's going to remove his teeth. Let's keep reserving down, let's see who else appears. I think it might be a mistake for them to be using jump jets in this biome. It's much harder to sink heat here. Looks like good heat management there. Oh, he's out on the right hand side. It's another large laser. Large lasers, not the most efficient of weapons in terms of weight to damage ratio, but they can hit pretty hard and punch holes in your mech. Let's have a look what we're looking at the back here. Only 17. So we're looking for 87 in the rear.
Yes, Commander.
Well, what I think I'll do is probably come up here for a melee attack and then jump away again next time. So let's hit him from the side here. Go on, Decker, take him on.
On my way.
He comes running in.
Targeting for physical attack.
Ooh, structure exposed. Can the lasers knock it off? Oh, good show, Decker. Nice one. Let's see who's up next.
What can I do for you?
Glitch, I'm going to start moving around to the left, cut this guy off from the battle. We've got some excellent shots on here, so I don't think I've got anything particularly to worry about. Right, let's see. Let's just hit everything at this blackjack, see if we can take him down. Okay, see the attacks hit more on the right hand side there.
Orders.
Right, Behemoth, you've got 95% shot with the UAC-5. And I think that's going to be pretty good. Now, are we in a place where we can take him out in one round? Yes, we are. We've got 15 in the middle. We've got the Centurion. If I can get the Centurion in shooting range, and I believe I can. What's this? Radiation field. I don't really want bonus heat in this biome. There's some good shots there. Now, I'd normally lead with the left arm. I'm going to actually lead with the right here. And let's see if we can kill this guy in one round. I think we're probably going to. So that's 45 tons of potential damage out of the way.
Commander.
Right, now I can start the work on... I can't get a melee hit on this guy, which is just fine, but I can close the distance. He's got more long-range weaponry than anything else, the PPC and the LRM. So if I park him next to him, there doesn't seem to be a way he can melee him, but he could try a DFA, and we'll hit him in that vulnerable right arm and see how that goes. Just weakening him up on this side. Yeah, he's jump jetting away. PPC shot is a miss. It's going to cause him some heat problems though if he keeps jumping and PPCing. I can't see him having the durability to keep going there. So we're going to carry on swinging around to the left. Centurion's building up a huge amount of heat here. Keep the right hand facing. It's not got very good shots on, so we're going to actually bring our sniper Glitch across. Got much better shots. Keep my front armor facing and see if we can keep working on this right arm. An Enforcer, large laser, autocannon. We can see here the danger that that autocannon has. It's taken the arm off the spider straight away. That's very unfortunate.
Waiting for orders.
So Behemoth comes in. Got sort of shots on there.
Affirmative.
We'll keep going on the Griffin here, but we'll try and hit in the torso, I think. See if we can trigger that ammo. And that would make me quite happy. So we've taken the entire right hand side off. He's fallen over, all of his weaponry is gone. He is no longer a threat. Only in melee, but even then he can't walk, so we can pretty much ignore him from now. Now I don't think I can get to a point where... Okay, he's just in range. Or I could finish the Griffin off. I think I'm just going to come down here. Maybe let the mech cool off a bit. Oh, I can get a complete alpha on him, this guy. I like the idea of that. Let's do it. Right, we've opened up his armour. In the middle, which is going to cause him a bit of issue. So this guy's range profile, it's more of a medium range mech, but both the large laser and the AC-10 are very good, hard-hitting weaponries at almost all ranges. But if I can get him around to the back, he can't melee me, and I can build up a huge amount of evasion. So I don't think Decker's in any danger here. Famous last words. So let's start back shooting this guy. The Enforcer's a reasonable chassis, and the pairing of these two, they're actually a very well paired set of weapons, the large laser and the AC-10. Their range profiles are pretty much the same, and that's what you'd be looking for. It's what I look for in a mech design, is that your mech has an effective fighting range and you try and keep your mech at that kind of range. Right, let's leave him on the ground. Okay, we've got 2 hits out of 3. I suppose that's okay.
I hear ya.
I'm happy to leave Glitched back here. We've got 95s pretty much, and this could cause him all sorts of trouble here. And then Briareous. Can get some cooling, improves heat sinking by 50%, that's very good. We can come down here and maybe that would be a good time to finish off the Griffin, because he could probably stand up and come and punch me from there. Heat alert. Let's take out the mediums. Oh, I'm so tempted to finish this guy off if I can. Let's do it. Ooh, well, it's done a lot of damage. Let's see if he can get in melee range. He probably can. The Griffin's very fast, even missing a leg. Yeah, here he goes. Punch. At least it's in the right hand side. So, Decker now. What have we got? We've got heat sink and the AC-10 ammo in the back. We've not got much in the centre torso or in the left torso, so I can probably cause him some real problems here. Let's go and whack him in the back. I'm sorry if he punches you back, Decker, and it takes your head off. That's just going to be the way things are. Goes the left torso, so all he's been knocked down. That's going to be the end of him, I suspect. Pilot injured, not incapacitated though. Wow. He took 2 melee actions. That's harsh.
Warning. Weapon system destroyed.
Yeah, but it wasn't one I really cared about. So that's fine. So where can I hit you that's going to cause the most damage? Probably the left-hand side here. Or rather just the rear, honestly. So rear shot, all the SRMs, my heat sinking is pretty good. So I can do an alpha strike here in the back. Let's see how this goes. Right, leaving us some free shots on the downed Enforcer. It's going to be a middle shot here. He's only got 6 points, and that'll do for me. Just kill him in one. So a short lance, but 3 decent mechs there. But that allows us to now move up calmly and quietly to the base. You come up this way. Okay, so let's have a look at this base. And where are the units going to spawn in? Well, there is a ramp up here, so we could have units spawning, but there isn't a road. So it's more likely... Is it more likely that they'll appear here? Where are they likely to be going? I'm not sure where the evac point is going to be. Could be over here. Could be we're going for a desert run on this side. Well, let's just get everybody up as close to the target as we can. We'll leave Decker for the moment.
You betcha.
Okay, we're going to sprint in. I've got the convoy leader on comms, Commander. They're ready to move out. Keep up with them and keep them safe. Keep in mind the convoy will try and steer near you. Okay, they have spawned on this side. We've got Sleipnir APCs, decent armour load, but they're only medium lasers and machine guns. They're all Sleipnirs. Now there's a Varga here, which is twice as much armour. Same weapon loadout. So 3 light APCs and a medium heavy APC. Medium, yes, medium. Right, come on guys, let's speed up. Right. So we'll move the Centurion down here. This is the Spider. Let's sprint forward. Glyn Vindicator.
Moving out. Position confirmed.
Okay, nice diamond formation. Glitch in the rear here. And coming down the hill. So where is the evacuation point? Oh, it's here. Okay. So maybe we want to occupy this ground with the heat sinking and the cover on this side. Let's just press the space bar while they're going to speed up their moves. Humbo, humbo yebn. Humbo, humbo yebn. Right.
Heading out.
Beep, beep, beep.
Uh-huh.
Right. Why are you stuck?
Move order received.
You stay with that one, Behemoth. That's one in.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Okay. Enemy up on the top of the hill. We've got the low grounds, which is not usually ideal. We've got this one stuck up here, so it's going to take the length of time. These 3 are already in. Okay. Probably one more turn. Once again my wings on fire, flapping round your deadly flame, walking on the old high wire, trying to keep myself away. You come dancing down your marble stairs, throwing back your yellow hair. Right, let's get eyes on. And I need you, and I want you. One in. Brace. Hello, cat. You clawing my desk. What was that? You just pulled something off my desk. Good lord. Okay. Centurion, right. We've cooled down. We've got some good shots here on the Griffin. I want my right side to be facing, even though I've lost my right arm. Right side to be facing these mechs. We get decent evasion, get the cover from the whirlwind. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm going to give you vigilance. That will get rid of that stability damage and make you ultra protected. Well, I think we've got a mirror image of the mechs we had in the last lance. So we could take the blackjack down. The AC2 ammo is a tasty potential. Oh crikey, you're difficult to hit. So we've got much better chances to hit, and those in the torso, that might actually be a good shout. Get rid of your weaponry. Well, structure exposed. Oh, it's a Centurion. An AL version. That Griffin's struggling. What's the AL version got for itself? Large laser rather than the autocannon, 2 medium lasers, Lerm 10, small laser, decent builds. I like the Centurion anyway, it's still got stick capability.
I hear ya.
Glitch, how are you doing from a shooting point of view? Well, we've got pretty decent shots on here, but I think it would be nice if we get you in. Yeah.
Don't need to tell me.
Get you in a sinking position and see if we can take down that Griffin to begin with. I think. And Behemoth, you might be able to get UAC 10. Let's jump you down here. We're going to be at long range, I think. 65, it's not too bad. Get a couple of shots at 65 on the Griffin. Front on. If either of these hits the centre torso, it's dead. Okay, we took the arm off. Obviously, but there's nothing there. So here comes the Griffin. It's not quite knocked over, that's a shame. Really did nothing. Both the evasion and the 60% damage reduction, that's perfect. That's the primary mission successful.
Objective secure.
And off the dropship goes. Yeah, it ended combat there unusually. That was quite interesting. Which might mean these guys won't shoot because... how odd. You're also not going to shoot. You're also not going to shoot. Did you see that there? It ended combat, said exiting combat, and now it's given us kind of a free go. Which is interesting. Okay, I like the idea of jumping up here and getting shots on the back of this guy. They're only at 60%, but or even better, we'll be jumping over here and getting behind this guy. 75s, and if I can precision strike on the centre torso, it might be possible to kill him in one from the back. Come on. Ooh, got structure exposed, but not the crit. Oh, that AC2 ammo is just so tempting. Right, so here's the Griffin. It is struggling. I could move back. I could get into this Centurion's face. Got heat build up here. I'll stay in cover, I think. The 60's on the front of that Griffin are not going to be too bad, and I can take these mediums off to get my heat below threshold. What's it got in the middle? 18. Well, what I'll do, if I take off the 6 and the 4, we'll go for the middle centre torso. %40 damage reduction. He can't have much left.
Critical damage detected.
Here comes the Century Bone. Yeah, cat.
You got nothing, you hear me?
Do you want to be let out? Is that what the problem is? Okay, excuse me a moment while I let the cats out. Go on then. Right. Sorry about that. Of course, cat takes priority over streaming. There we go. Well, not streaming, you know what I mean. Recording.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, what have we got here? Got some decent shots here, but not on there. Okay, well, we're just going to shoot from where we are. I don't have a big deal with that. He's only got 2 hit points here, so I'll probably multi-target, and we'll go for the best PPC shot we've got. Let's go for the blackjack next. We'll put missiles on B. I think anything in that centre torso is going to knock him over.
Line 'em up and I'll shoot 'em down, Commander.
Good shot. You missed the centre torso. That's annoying. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Behemoth.
Yes, Commander.
See if you can jump forward, get some decent shots on here, not on the Griffin. And I think keep working on this blackjack is going to be just fine. Now, took out the AC2 and one of the mediums, I think. Yeah, again, 40% damage reduction. The Centurion's quite a tough mech. You'll be able to take that. Right, Stecker, where is you at?
Standing by.
Right. Well, I think you should be able to honestly jump up here, get in the reverse arc of these guys,
Engaging jump jet.
and if you've got the heat for it, got more shots in here, and we see if we can take this AC2 ammo out. Again, precision strike, you in the rear, in the middle, scalpel. Oh, no crit, unbelievable. Well, somebody's got Glitch's number.
Pounding, Commander.
Yeah, I know, but the Vindicator can take it, so I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Receiving.
So you guys are all sitting in this green patch here, but I'm not inclined. We do have difficult shots here. I think having a go at the blackjack wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
Heading out.
What have we got? The front unshot with you, with only 2 there. It seems such a waste. Or I can keep chewing through your torsos. Let's do that. There goes the left torso. Pilot injury, we're into the middle from the left hand side as well, so that ammo explosion becomes ever closer. With 2... He's a frustrating one with just 2 points in the middle. Come on, Glitch, you can take him out.
Commander.
Right, you come over here. Reasonable shots there. Rubbish shots there, but actually I don't care.
On my way.
Right, multi-target. You get the LRM, you get the PPC, and we'll go for that. Yeah, finally got the centre torso there. That hit internal as well. Right, what have we got? He's pristine. This guy is got 3 points in the middle. Oi. Well, I think missiles rather than mediums. We'll go for that. The reason was, you know, each of these missiles is doing 8 damage or so with less than 8 left in the centre torso.
Waiting for orders.
It seemed like a good bet. We're just going to hit him in the rear here with a melee.
I copy. Engaging.
Right, I've opened up his structure on the back. He's coming down for a punching match. Don't hit the head. Ooh. Insult to injury, salt on the wound.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Right, what's in that right torso? Nothing, I hope. Good. Okay, we've only got 24 points there, but I can engage in his slugging match if I want to.
Waiting for orders.
Let's jump back a bit, get some better shots on here.
Position.
And we'll just throw everything at you.
Commencing out.
Okay, they went pretty low there. I think a lot went into the
Commander.
left leg. So we'll see how weak that is. That is now quite weak. We've got 40 points left in there.
Ready for orders.
Behemoth, not lacking really for armour or anything, but this is going to be a decent shot on the left hand side. If we take that leg off, then that's going to be good. Otherwise goes into the shield arm. And Briareous will just drop back for the moment. Heat load is still spiking, so we'll come down. Get some decent shots in here. We'll just back off into the cover. And have I got capacity to fire more? No. Okay, we'll just hit him with missiles on the left hand side, see if we can knock anything off. Arm and torso gone. Not bad at all.
Critical damage detected.
That's the LRM-10 out of action. And he's only got 12 points left in the left hand side here. Only heat sinks there, nothing in the back, that's where the mediums are.
Commander.
Again, I can go and punch him, but it's always could retaliate against Decker. So we'll punch him in the back, see if we can knock him over as well as do some damage here. Good luck, Decker.
Roger.
I mean, the Spider's not an ideal brawling mech, but with articulated arms and battle fists and the small lasers, it can do a pretty decent job, as we can see here. Another pilot injury. Maybe if we take the torso off, that will incapacitate the pilot.
Commander.
Right, so we've got 75 and 95. And if we aim at this side here, oh, we could go for a headshot, I suppose. Only 2%, it's not very likely. Let's just go there. And
Reporting. Critical hit. Good to go.
right, what's he got in the middle left? 13 hit points. Well, middle, let's kill him. There he goes.
Enemy down.
Commander, the area's been cleared. Darius has given me the green lights.
Mission successful.
Thank you very much, everyone. That was a clinical performance. Took a few hard hits, but nothing that Yang can't deal with. No injuries, so that's good news. The Centurion and the Vindicator picking up the kills, but good supporting work from the Shadowhawk and the Spider. What have we got here? Well, we'll take another piece of Enforcer. A couple of pieces of Griffin, I think. Oh, hang on. We've got a 2+ medium laser, plus accuracy, plus crits. As nice as that is, it's simply not as valuable as a piece of mech. So hopefully we'll pick that up in the secondaries. Yay! We did. Right. The butcher's bill, please, Yang. What are we looking at here for the Spider? It's just a repair job, 33,000, 4 days. Always quick to repair, even when you knock an arm off. The Centurion, we lost a small laser, so it's a full refit. Replace and repair, we're in the 60 grand region. And 8 days, so this might be a decent bet to actually completely refit the Centurion. So let's strip all the equipment out. I was relatively happy with the armor loading here. Let's see what we can do. Now we've got all of these ACs, including the AC-20 with the bonus accuracy, and we've got UAC-10 here, which would also be a decent shout for this right arm. I think, as we like the UAC-5 on the Shadowhawk, let's get the UAC-10 here. It takes normal AC-10 ammo, but it's likely to use more ammo. So let's... I think each of these is, what, 8 shots? So that's 8, that's 16. We'll go for 3 tons of ammo, yeah? And that will give us 12 rounds of dual fire. And then its secondary weapons, medium lasers, would seem to be beneficial. So we'll drop that one in, and we'll drop that one in. That leaves us with 1.5 tons, and we can go for maybe some jump jets. We'll load the right hand side here, so it can get 3 jump jets in there with no penalties, and that is looking like a decent build, isn't it? It is to me. And that's 28 days and 70 grand, but it's a decent time to be doing this kind of rebuild. And unlike last season, looking at more autocannon builds than anything else if we can. So we'll confirm that. We've got the money to support it, and that UAC-10 is going to do us a lot of good. So, just looking at the way that the work is stacking up here, we've got the Blackjack to finish off, the Spider to finish off, that's a week there. Panther and the Centurion, I think the Centurion takes priority over the Panther. So next time we'll probably go take the priority job here, which is 23 days to Weldry. So looking at navigation, do we go straight there, or is there something en route? There is a travel contract en route, which is Lyerton. So let's go back and take a mission for Lyerton. So it's either manufacturing facility in Lyerton, 14 days, or corporate secrets, a recovery mission. Okay, this is very little money, 156 grand, it's a 1 skull. I might be able to do that short-handed actually. And then we can finish off the manufacturing facility if it's still there. No, we'll go for this one, it's more money. It's lowlands biome, capture base, and hold it until Capellan forces. Right, let's take that. We'll negotiate for 3 picks, accept, and we'll hit the road. Beautiful nebula in the background. We're still in the odd leopard here, so not getting any bonuses for travelling through space. We might get a text mission some point. Probably some argument between Glitch and Medusa. If we run out of coffee again, that could cause problems. Okay, not yet ready. I'll have a quick look in the store here. Oh, lots of bits of mechs. A snub PPC. Now this is a weapon I've not come across before. It's comparable to a PPC in terms of its tonnage. It's 1 ton fewer. It's 1 slot fewer. And it's more valuable. Interesting. There isn't a minimum range. It's only a standard range weapon rather than a very long range weapon. And in terms of damage, we're doing what looks like a shotgun style 5x15 damage rather than 55 straight. So at high hit capacities at closer range, it's doing crit seeking damage. So, and what's this one do? +5 damage. So that's 5 times 20. That is a serious piece of kit. I think we may well be picking that up. We've got some LB-X ammo here and NARC ammo. This is all new, novel to me. It wouldn't normally be available at the periphery, you would have thought, but there we go. And I think picking up this snub PPC Plus might be on my list. It might be a good retrofit for one of the... I'll just take it now.
New weapon systems available.
And on that piece of opportunistic shopping, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.